everybody. I'm Jerred, and today I've got
Hanna.
And today we're going to be doing some Age of Sigmar. We're doing 1,000-point armies today, so it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more than you're used to.
I'm super excited for this.
I figured you would be. So you're going to be, like I said, I've got you some Ossiarchs. We're playing Stormcast again. Going to be mostly what you're running with the Spearhead. Traded the horses out for some of the Stalkers and some of the I did Harbingers. That way you've got a little bit of get in there and kind of keep me gummed up.
Yep.
Other than that, I've got pretty much the same thing I was running last week, but also with a couple more heroes and another group of guys. I know that you have the Mortec Phalanx. I've got the Citadel, Guardians of the Citadel or something. I had to look at the end. And some of my guys have a little bit of something to them. They're gonna have some Ruination. It's called Ruination Chamber. Basically, when you try to do stuff to me, I can try to roll a dice and say, actually, no. So you're gonna try to cast a spell, and I can go, actually, I roll a dice, and no.
That'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Like he said, as far as terrain goes, it's gonna mostly just be, we got some hills, we got some little rocks that we'll call, like cover, obscuring kind of stuff. Place of power, we're gonna count the statues in place of power. So if you're within 3 inches of it, you can, on your hero phase, go, hey, I'm going to activate it and get an extra to your cast.
Okay.
This will be way more relevant for you than it is for me.
Yep.
I do have a priest, so I will get to do something, but yeah. So I think with that, let's be good to start. So careful. There we go. So. Got to figure out who's going to be on attack, who's going to be on defense. So,
that's an 11.
that is a snake eyes. You get to pick.
I will go first this
You're
time.
going to be on attack.
And one of my guys is.
Oh, nice. Which one? With Stalkers?
Yep.
Love that. You want to just run the base for now? Because we're going to have to fix that later.
Okay.
That's going to take a minute. So, with that, let me make sure you're on attack. Let me go read the battle pack for you real quick. Battle plan 2. So, players figure out attacker, defender. Defender sets up objectives. We already did that. On the battlefield map, then defender sets up terrain features. We already did that. Each terrain feature must be set up. Yeah, after objectives and terrain have been set up, the attacker picks which territory is their territory, which would be that side. The other territory is the defender's territory. The players didn't resolve deployment phase. The attacker begins deployment. You're going to deploy first. If you have any abilities that happen in your deployment, that is relevant now.
I'm going to double check because there are a lot of things on here.
Yeah, it's a lot of new stuff for you. I get it. I got to do the same thing. Zero phase. Zero phase.
I think I'm going to do bodyguard on my other. So it says pick a friendly unit in, but not negate a regiment to do that regiment's honor guard. Pick a unit in reserve. What it does is it subtracts one from the attack characteristics of one of the unit's attack melee weapons while they are in combat, which will be that regiment is both of the following are free. The regiment's honor guard is fully within 6 inches of the leader of that regiment, and neither of that regiment's honor guard nor the regiment's leader fire.
So basically, you lose it if you charge, and you lose it if you get 6 inches away from your hero.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I do have some deployment stuff, but while you're doing your thing,
So I'm going to do
And I actually had the same thing. And so I am going to say that it is the Night West door.
I'm pretty sure that's too far in, but that guy is coming.
Yeah, I actually screwed up. Yeah, they're big movement. They also get 3 dice when they charge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also, yes. Okay, I've deployed everything.
So here, you guys here. We are going to put that. This grip token. I'm going to leave the rest of it in the Celestial Zone, and I can, on my movement, drop them down anywhere within 9, as long as they're 9 inches away from you.
Very good.
So, and I think with that, we can start.
Okay, so move.
Yep. So hero phase first.
Hero face, yes, thank you. I always forget you can just skip the hero face.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Empower Laterite Weapons on these guys. Yep.
Does it say Holy Within?
It just says within 12 inches.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Because sometimes Holy... Great, because if it was Holy Within, you wouldn't be able to, but...
2d6 for my casting roll. I don't think
That did not. I think you're casting it out of 5.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you didn't get it off.
That's fine. Now move. I can only move 5. That's really good. They have fun.
No.
Nothing. That's my movement. Now for shooting. I believe the only guy that has shooting is the
Yeah.
I don't think any of my weapons are on.
No, it's 12 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not within range. Oh, but I can even use it.
You didn't use anything yet.
Still not within range, so.
Yep.
Alright, so that's my shoot phase. Fight phase, can't do anything. Nobody.
No, you can charge.
I could charge with you guys.
I don't know if I would, but you could.
Kind of want to just leave everything where it is.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'll let you come to me.
Okay. So with that, I'll check one more thing for you. So one of the things that's going to be important is picking battle tactics.
What battle traits?
Battle tactics. So at the start of I don't know if you'll have them over there, but I do have them over here. Basically, at the start of your round, you pick a trait. You cannot use this ability if you went second in the previous battle round and choose to go first in the current battle round. Pick one battle tactic that you have not yet attempted. So basically, you could pick one that you are going to attempt. I don't think you have one that you can really take right now, so I would just hold off on it.
Yeah.
But it gives you extra victory points for doing it.
Okay.
When you complete them, you get more victory points. Other than that, the one other thing I wanted to check for you is commands. Start each battle round after turning underdog. Oh, we each start with 4 commands, and then we have 5 because we start with an extra one. Cool. So we have 4. So we have 5 to use currently.
Dang.
And there's a bunch of universal ones that you can use. So yeah. So you moving on to me then?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. So first things first, I have my priest. I'm gonna see what I can cast with him. I got to actually look. Prayer, bless weapons, healing storm, and translocation. So, bless weapons, 12 inches. 2. Let's see. One thing, because I've not really had to use priests before. My armies have all had wizards. Prayers. So you to make a chanting roll of d6 on an unmodified chanting roll of 1. The prayer fails. Its effect is not resolved. You must remove d3 from your priest. On a chanting roll of 2 or more, pick one of the following: give a number of ritual equal to the chanting. Add a priest ritual points to the chanting roll. If the chanting roll equals or exceeds. Okay. So he's gonna try to make a chant. So he has access to. Let me see if he has one himself. No. Okay. So
You're declaring a spell there.
it's a prayer, not a spell. So he's going to attempt to pray and cast the spell. We're going to go with translocation. We're going to go with translocation. So it's a chanting of 4. So I'm not going to have a lot of chant points right now, so I may or may not get this off, but
We have a dice tray.
that is a 1. We love that for me. So I don't have any ritual points, so I don't remove any. That is a bit unfortunate, though. So with that, we're just gonna move to my movement phase. I'm gonna bring the prosecutors out. Here. Normally unit coherency is a 1/2 inch. For them it's 2 inches.
Okay. Yes, you can account for their wings.
It's because they are just like a special like scouting type of unit, kind of. And the Night Quester has to pick a area that is wholly within your side. During deployment, I was planning for that. So.
And what did you do?
He gets bonuses when he's contesting that objective.
Okay.
It probably won't be relevant, but it could be. And we're going to put. Here. Or something like that.
Okay.
Now, to be clear, during my hero phase, you did have the option to spend a CP to cast a spell.
Yeah, I just didn't want to.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you remembered that, because I know that you hadn't.
Is that ability only once per battle, or just as many
That's
times?
as many times as long as you spend your CP. You can only do it once per phase.
Let me double check the range on it.
And to be clear, both of these guys were not on the board when you would be able to cast it, so they wouldn't be able to be targeted.
Okay. It does not have a range. So it's just whatever the range of the spell is that I'm seeing to have?
Correct.
Okay. I think I am going to try and recast Empower Ninja twice.
Okay.
And I'm still going to put it on those.
Okay.
And I get to subtract 1 from my roll, so it's now at 4. That's it.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. So they now have, as long as they're within 12 inches of the target, which they are, 5-ups, unmodified 5-ups are crits.
No, so it means that you would minus from that. It doesn't matter because you still got it.
Okay.
It doesn't make.
So it would be 7.
It would be 7, not 8. You needed 5, which is still fine. Just
I see. Now I understand.
it makes it harder to do because you're trying to like snap do it.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So you got it off.
Yes.
Okay. And let me check one thing. Hero. Cool. Thought so. Let me make sure. I can still shoot at him. I just let him minus.
Oh.
But I might shoot at this too, and then try to charge him. So my movement, the Liberators can move 5 inches. And the guy with the fancy helmet is there. Lucians won't be able to move this turn. So down. Barricade has to move here. Terminus. Oh, the Terminus gets extra stuff too. That's good to know. So let me take care of that.
Okay.
Let me give him this. Oh, okay, no. He doesn't get anything extra because it's on. Cool. Never mind. Don't let you. I'm crazy. 5 inches on him. That. Veritant. Veritant. It's 12-inch move. Questor and okay. Shooting phase. It's 10 inches, so I'm in range. Cool. They're gonna shoot. It's yeah, they're gonna shoot. So it is 4 attacks total. 3 from their weapons and 1 from the champion. Looking for 3s and 3s. Three of them. At 1 ring.
I get my 3 reward saves.
But you still gotta roll to see if you save it. What's their saves?
The saves are 4s.
So you're looking for 5s. Save
1.
1 of them. Cool. So they are a D3 damage each. So I got 2 of them coming in. For 1 damage and 2 damage. So it's 3 total. So 3, looking for 6s. Nope. Health on him?
One guy is at 1 health.
Cool.
Only 50 steps there.
That works. Yeah, so I think that's all the shooting I have. Let me make sure. Reclusian, the Reclusian is 7 melee. Okay. Charge phase. So we're gonna try to charge into the stalkers and get rid of them. How far? 7 inches. Well, we're gonna try to charge at those guys and try to charge at those guys, and I think everybody else is gonna stick where they are. So we will do the prosecutors first, just because I have them. That is 10. Let's get them in. Yeah. The guy that has the fancy spirit is champion, by the way.
Okay.
And then the liberators over here. We needed 7. That's 8. So. Okay. So, we are going to fight first with the prosecutors. So that is 3, 6, 9, 10. And it's +1 damage when they charge. So looking for 3s and 3s. Look for 3s again.
That was a good roll.
Much less good.
I'll take it.
That took out that, so that is still 5 at 1 ready.
This is
To the stock mark. Yep.
4 or 5.
1. Okay, so that is 2 damage each. So that is 4 of them that failed, so that's 8. So it's 7 damage.
So one guy is gone. Another guy is gone. And another guy is at 2.
Cool. Let me check one thing. Oh. Well, that would have been relevant. It's fine. Once battle during your movement phase. Okay. So more models and then destroy 2 fight. Okay. Cool. So that's that. You fight. You can fight here or here. I would probably just fight
I
here.
think I'm going to because you can't attack anything.
Yep.
So
Well,
that I know of.
I don't think I have anybody close enough to do the thing, but I do have ways to do that.
Well, for now, you can't attack me to death, so.
Yeah.
So get 3 attacks each. This is for 3. Is that a crit?
6, yep.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, so that's an extra.
Extra hit, you're gonna add in another dice. And then...
Isn't it an extra 2 hit?
no, it's already... every dice, because
Oh, it's 2 hits.
2 hits
so I add
per
the
dice.
extra.
Did you pull out the 2 ones that were in there? So I pulled out one of them.
Then, yeah.
And 3s.
We're looking for 2.
With 2. And that's 4 of them. Friend.
These are not monsters, correct?
Correct.
Then
We're into 2. Okay. My Liberators, I believe it's making them a 5. Check. Yeah, 5s. 1 save.
okay, that's 3 damage each.
3 each. Ooh. So then that is 1 dead guy, 2 dead guy. Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, big out. And the Great Hammer has 1 health. So we'll do 3s and 3s.
Okay.
That is 1 rend. 2 at 1 rend. Yep.
So 4,
5.
5.
Nope. 2 damage each. Nope. Okay.
So that's 4 damage for the other. 1 of these guys got 2.
Yep. And then the Warhammer, which is on the champions, we get the next attack. 3s and 3s again. Yep. 2.
Level 6.
I would have much preferred the roll earlier where they were mortal.
Nope.
Okay. So that's 1 damage each. So roll me your ward. If you don't roll it, 1 guy dies. 1 guy's dead. Okay. And then you'll get to fight with your 1 stalker that's left.
He gets 4 attacks, between 4 3s.
One of the things you did miss. Any combat phase.
Well,
I don't remember what they have active.
so I can use subtract 3 from control force of enemy units.
This isn't relevant.
Subtract 1 from hit rolls for combat attacks.
That would have been relevant.
That target this unit, yeah. Or rolls cannot be made for damage inflicted by this unit's combat attacks.
Which isn't relevant. I don't have ward roll. Well, I can give ward rolls. I actually might give ward rolls.
And this unit's melee weapons have anti-hero. Am I fighting a hero?
No, you are not.
Then that's not relevant.
So you probably would have wanted to give them the hit one,
Yeah.
which would have saved more guys.
That's okay. I will give them the destroyer aspect, which means you cannot make ward rolls.
That is relevant. I did forget to give ward rolls to something. I should have given them. I would have given them to those.
Okay.
It's on me. I forgot.
Well, now no, no ward rolls.
Well,
Against
it would
this
have been into this unit. I'm just saying I would have probably saved. I might have been able to save some guys here
Yeah.
because I can give ward roll. Or no, I couldn't because they're not ruination payment. Never mind. Not relevant. The ward rolls will go into this guy.
Okay.
On my here. So he gets a ward of 5 up.
4 3s and 3s.
That's a crit.
Yep.
Which I believe is 2 hits.
Yep.
So you're gonna put 1. Cool. And then 3s again.
All of them.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's 5.
5 at 2 rend.
5 at 2 rend. Cool. Fives. Bro, what are these rolls today?
If you did not save any of them, you take 5 damage.
5 damage. They have 2 each, so it'll just be the champion. These,
1 health, right?
yep, these rolls, man, have been really not in my favor. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
So, and you would have gotten 2, 4 objective.
3.
You got a half a model on it.
Okay.
So you would have had 4 on your turn, and I will have actually 1. No, none. You gotta fix that. Now we're gonna see who's going first. You got me. But I am the underdog, so I'm going to say that this one is not controlled and nobody can control it this turn.
Okay. Here I go.
Go ahead.
Okay, so first off, hero. I get to attack the thing with my sword.
Let me check one thing. My hero phase. Any hero phase. Okay. I am going to give ward rolls to. I will get to my leader again.
Perfect. He's within range of Drain Vitality.
Yep.
So we're going to do Drain Vitality on him.
Oh, go for it.
I believe I'm looking for 5? It does not say.
Drain vitality?
Yeah.
7.
Rolls 2d6. Oh, it
7.
says right there. Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Cool.
My rolls from spells are a bit awful. Okay. Again. Anything I can do in my move.
You can move your Mortec up a little closer so if they actually hold the objective.
Well, I'm looking at it for really easy.
Oh yeah, it's move, fly, retreat, and run is your cores. And then you might have some for...
I can read it for you.
Yeah, on my movement phase you can spend, I think it's 1 or 2 CP. I don't know.
1.
1 to move a D6. When I move.
Okay. Nothing is really helpful. It's all just I know the Mortec Guard only has 5.
You know, I missed another thing that would have saved some of my guys. I have a thing that says when I set up units within 12 inches of my meter, that it's -1 to hit them.
Oh well.
So that is on me for both of those things.
I'm just gonna pile these guys in here.
Yep. And I will say that he does have something that you can't shoot at him unless you're within 9.
Okay.
I think your only shooting guy will be within 9 inches by the time you're done, but...
He has 6 inches of movement.
So I think from front of base to front of base.
I have another thing that... Oh, I'm not in range. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
And I'm
Hold up, but they're moving 4.
You can conga line them and keep control of it and move them a little bit. It just runs into the problem if you want to charge that you're going to lose out on the objective, probably.
That's fine. I do want to charge with them. And also, didn't you say this objective is gone? No C on this one?
Only for this round.
Okay.
I will spend redeploy to move the quester up some. And that is expensive.
That's my thing.
So I'm going to put the quester.
I think I'm just gonna leave him where he's at. He's controlling that objective, so I'll leave him there. Alright. That is it for my movement. It is now shooting.
1, 2, 3 attack characteristics. Okay, kind of unit leader, the rest of it.
I think I'm gonna go after this guy.
That's fine. Fair warning, you will take -1 from attacks.
Okay. So I'm looking for 5s then instead of 4s?
No, you'll have one. You'll have a less attack for each of your profiles.
Oh, so it, instead of 4 attacks, I take 6.
Correct.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So 3 attacks looking for 4s.
Yep. Did you draw? Oh, wait. How close are you? 9?
Like
Cool.
7 inches.
Cool, I just wanted to make her. That's a 1. What else? What are you looking for? 4s?
4. That's not my die, that's yours. Okay. And then looking for 4s again.
Both of
Wow,
them.
okay.
Cool. Rend, I believe none.
Is 1.
Oh, 1? Okay. So looking for 4s.
1.
1 save, 1 fail.
1 damage.
Cool. He's down to 7 health.
And I believe that's all the shooting I can do.
Yeah, that's the only guy that you had to finish shooting.
So then on to charge phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to charge with him first.
Mhm.
So he gets 2 dice? Yes.
Correct. In response to that, I am going to. I would say 7, probably. I'm going to spend, I believe, 2 CP to countercharge.
Okay.
I'll leave it for. Yes, 2 CP to countercharge.
I get 8 inches of movement. That'll get me in.
Yep. Get you in just about. Okay, so countercharging into the mortar. And I did not get. That is. These dice are.
And then I'm going to charge with these guys. That guy will probably handle it like that. So I'm going to charge with these guys into them.
So guys try to charge them.
Yep.
Look for 7.
7. Yep.
Cool.
And then I'm going to. Can I charge with these guys or will they have to move them around?
They would have to move around.
Okay. If that guy would move. I think that's fine. The rest of them would move 4 plus.
7. So 11.
Yep.
So you're looking for 11 to get everybody in?
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Could I get some of them in with 8? I could get these back 2 and this one. Yeah, but they went out.
Yep.
So I'd lose.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just leave.
Like I said, the other thing is like you want to be able to control them objectives anyway, and like the more dudes that you lose, the harder that is for you.
Okay. Well, since my charge phase is now over, I'm going to do a one. I think I'm going to attack with my.
Oh, I didn't realize. It doesn't matter right now, but I need to check something. So, I'm 30. Because of his staff, he can cast and unbind like a wizard.
Nice.
It doesn't matter because you didn't get your spell off.
No, but
But it is relevant
it is
for
relevant
next
for
time.
if I do. Okay, I think I'm going to attack with my Harbinger first.
The Harbinger roll? Yeah. Cool.
He gets 3 attacks with his victories. Oh,
Rend of 2, correct?
Yes.
5. That's 1, so that's 2 fails. Damage?
3 damage.
2 damage each. That is fine.
And then I will attack. Well, you get your fight back.
The champion is going to fight. These are your dice.
Thank you.
Champion is going to fight the stalkers.
Okay.
3s and 3s. You can do the thing to give the minus from the hit.
Yes, I'm going to do that. Thank you. Okay. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for combat attacks and target.
Cool. That's all misses. That was 2s and 1 3. So.
Okay. Alright.
So now you said you wanted to fight with this?
Yes, I do want to fight with that.
Okay. So it does have -1 attack.
Okay.
for each of his weapons. In melee.
So he'd get 3 and 5 instead of 4 and 6.
Yep.
So I'll start with the hooves and tail. He gets 3 looking for 4s.
Well, or no.
So minus this one. Looking for 3s now. Both of them.
Okay. Rin?
1.
One ring. Total for, I believe. Sure. 4s. 1.
2 damage. And then I'm going to do the Soul Crusher weapons. That's 5. Looking for 4s again. Or sorry, R2. Okay. Looking for 2.
1.
1.
Rin?
2.
5.
Alright.
4. Fighting back. They'll just fight back on that. You also forgot to mention.
There's so much to remember. Where is that? Is it the recent surgery?
Yeah. What is
Let's return in combat phase. So I
Yep.
could do it in mine or yours.
Yep. Because it's so the way that the kind of flow of things works is turn player gets to do non-fight abilities, non-turn player does non-fight abilities. Then you do your fights.
Okay.
So
So should I wait to do the rampage until your fight then, your combat phase, since I forgot about it?
since I've been kind of saying, well, I forgot, I would, but if you want to, I'm not going to.
I'm trying to think what's gonna be good.
Oh, wait a minute. He lost 2 wounds. I have 4 to 5.
I think I am gonna try to do the gruesome surgery, if that's okay with you.
Like I said, whatever you do.
So I roll a d3 and on a 2 plus inflict an amount of mortal damage on the target equal to the roll.
But
1.
oh well, it doesn't matter. He has Ruination Chamber, so I could try to stop it anyway. But it didn't matter. Anyway, so now he's gonna fight. And make sure non-hero. Um. Threes and threes. That is 2 mortals. So that is 1 save with -2 Rin.
Who is this going into? So 2.
2, yeah.
What was the range?
Or no, 1.
1. What was the range?
2.
Okay, so I'm looking at 4 sixes.
Nope. All right, so that is 6 damage coming into you.
Oh, right.
So you're gonna make 6 ward saves.
One.
So he takes 5 damage off of that attack. And now I have the Griffstalker that he's riding. I'm gonna try to bite at him. 4s and 3s. 3s. Both of them. 1 Rin.
So 5. No, snake eyes.
2 damage each, so that's 4. You're gonna make ward save.
Right. I'm always doing that. 1.
Okay. So you're taking 3 damage.
Yep.
So fun fact, this guy has attacks as well.
Oh.
You charge
Love that.
because you charge yourself into combat with both of them.
Love that for me. I thought he was part of that.
No, he's a hero.
Oh. Well. That would have been fun to know.
It's okay. You still get your stalker to attack,
Yes,
so I can't.
and I'm going to do that. He gets 4 attacks, he thinks are freeze.
Yep.
And on crits he gets 2 hits.
No threat.
Looking for freeze again.
One. Ren. 2 Ren. Looking for 5s. Nope. Damage.
1 damage.
Okay, he's got 1 health left. Cool. Fighting for the knight. Knight Quester. And even if he was part of this group, that would just mean that that group could pile in and still fight.
So there's an is there an ability that lets me revive dead guys?
I don't think you have one. I have one that takes CP.
Okay. I'm gonna look because that
Yeah.
guy's definitely going to be no.
Typically, it's going to be like infantry units, so it still probably won't matter, but 5 looking for 3s and 3s, 6s are crits for mortals. No mortals, but 4. 3s and again. 2. At 1 rend each.
Sorry, you know 1. But
You good.
you said 2 at what rend?
1.
So I'm looking for 5s.
Nope.
Done.
Okay, so it's 2 damage each. So he's taking 4, so you're going to roll me 4 ward saves. And if he doesn't save half of them, he dies.
Saved 1, but not 2.
Okay. Oh, I didn't give myself a secondary this turn. That's unfortunate.
And it moves the song.
Yay. Whale. I think that just scores you 2-4 again. Or 6 already. But I think it's just, let me check. Control 1, if you control 2, if you control more, so it'll be 6, yeah. Okay. So then my turn?
And how many guys did my guy take out in guys?
No. And he would
It
have to be on the
doesn't matter,
field
yeah.
anyway, but yeah. Okay. So with that, okay. So hero phase. We're gonna try to chant again. He has. We're gonna try for the healing storm. So he's gonna try healing storm to heal that guy. He got it. And I have a chanting now of 4. So I'm gonna put down the
So you now have 4 instead of 5.
no. 4.
Or you-
I have 3 instead of. I have 3 instead.
Okay.
But for my chanting roll,
Oh,
Right.
for your roll.
yeah, so I rolled on a chanting roll of 2 or more, I pick one of the following. I give it a number of ritual points increased with the chanting, and then add the 3 ritual points to the chanting roll. If the chanting roll equals or exceeds chanting value, it is answered. So, 2 or more, I get to give a number of increases to chanting rolls, so we're going to do that. And reset to 0. So, unfortunately, I rolled high enough to do it, so the roll is answered, so I'm going to heal him.
I'm gonna do magical and then reset.
Okay. I will attempt to unbind whatever you can. But that is going to heal him too. He's going to go kill. So he's at full health now.
I'm gonna try to cast Drain Vitality on this guy. I'm looking for 7.
Okay. I have all kinds of ways to stop witness. He's got Ruination Chamber, he can unbind. He can unbinding roll 2d6 roll receives the casting roll, so I'd have to roll higher than you. Okay, cool. So that's my hero phase. I think I have stuff on my leader to do. Once per turn, once per battle army in combat phase, once per army reaction.
Wait.
Board Veritants.
What was RP? I wrote down RP.
I think that was for the chanting, but it's at 0 right now again. Like, got my spell off. More Terminos, so I can make sure he doesn't have anything. Fight ability. First turn. Picked as a target for a non-4, yep. And then let me check my battle formation stuff. Pick a Ruination Chamber unit. We're going to give ward saves to that, and then he's going to give ward saves to himself. So he's going to have a ward save, I'm going to have a ward save on that, and then... or no, that is one and the same. So it's going to go to... Honestly, it's going to go to that, I think. Let me see. Yeah. So he's going to get a ward save of 5. You check how rally works real quick. So I might try to rally. Oh, that is not in combat. Never mind. Can't do that yet. And then I have movement phase during hero phase. Criminal, not use ability. I'm going to pick their finest hour. I'm going to put it on these guys.
Okay, what does that do?
They get +1 to wound and +1 to save.
Okay.
So they're gonna have that. He's gonna get a ward save, and then I might have the ability to spin a combat. I'll keep it down. Once per battle during movement phase. Okay. Rounding up. Okay, so movement, and it is going to be these guys are coming back, buddy. 9 inches. Minus command point from me, please. Take that. 5-inch movement on you guys. It's 5-inch movement on him. So let's do a 10 inches on me. Well. Himself up there. 5 inches here. Okay. So now we have charges. These guys are gonna charge into that. This is gonna charge into this. The knight is gonna charge into more attack. We'll do those guys first. Like it's 6 inches. That gets it. Let me and those are tokens, they don't, but it's fine because I have enough guys on my team to keep the objective. We're looking for 3s for the other 2 charges. So, combat, I'm going to do the... Honestly, we're going to do these guys first. The Reclusians. They get 3 each, and the champion will get an extra one. So, 6. And they get +1 to wound and +1 to save. So, 3s and 3s, crits for mortals, 2 damage each. That is 2 mortals. There's 4 coming in right now. Looking for 3s, but because it's +1 to wound, but 2s. That's all. So 4 saves. at 1 ring.
So I'm looking for 5.
Wow.
All
Okay.
of them.
That's crazy.
It's because I've been having such crap luck recently that it was like, okay, I'll throw them.
You still have 2 wars coming in for 4 damage, so you're gonna give me a 4 ward rolls to see if you take any damage from them. And then
I take 2.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Fight. So you have the stalker that
Wait, but did I still take 2 damage
you took 2 still.
to the Harbinger?
Yes.
Okay, so he is at 4. Just want to make sure I'm
Yep.
marking everything.
Okay, so your options here, pile in with those guys and fight him, or fight him. But since they've already fought, you probably want to do one of these 2. The stalker probably has the higher chance of killing stuff, but I do have a ward save. So
I think I'm gonna do that anyways, because didn't I choose the thing where you have no wards?
you can choose that. You choose it at the start of the combat.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah.
You have no wards.
That's fine.
Um,
This is not.
Soldiers get 4 attacks, looking for 3s.
Get 1 out.
Then looking for yeah. Okay, 1.
1.
With 2 rings.
2 rings. Looking for 5. Nope.
1 damage.
Yep, he's dead. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, then I'm going to fight with my leader.
Okay. That's the guy holding the torch or the guy holding the grip?
So we'll do the axe first. Actually, I might have something that I forgot to do. Battle.
This guy has a passive subtract 1 for wound rolls for combat attacks made by enemy units while they are in combat with this unit.
You said -1 to wound?
Yes.
Cool, that's fine. So I don't have the ability to. I would have had to have given it to them, but unfortunately, they died. So we're just gonna looking for 3s and 3s, so it'll be 3s and 4s. 4s. One.
You run?
2 range.
So I'm gonna say long as it's
Oh, 2 damage.
right. 1 damage.
Cool. 4s and 4s. All of them. 1 for 1 ring.
So I'm looking for 5. Okay.
2 damage. Cool. 2 damage, 1 to 3.
We'll do that.
Cool. And then you'll get to fight back.
And I'm going to. Do you have anything else that can attack this guy?
No.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. So they get 3 inches of movement. We'll try to get as many guys in as we can. Yeah, they're still in combat.
All but one is gonna be able to do it. So all but one will be able to do it. And then my leader is in that group of people that can fly.
So you'll get 21 attack to him.
The 3 each, the 4 for him.
Oh, 3 each instead of 2?
Yep. Shoulder protect, 3 each, Chris on.
No, you're looking at that guy.
Oh, I know. Thank you. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, that's my part.
2 each, yes. Okay. So, 2, 4, 6, 3, 10, 12, 14, 16, now.
And they have anti-charge yet. So there'll be an extra range for 2. Cool.
Looking for 3.
I don't see the 6s.
I don't need it. All those dice are no 6s.
Yeah.
Looking for 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Room 1.
At room 2.
No, because
Oh, they don't have any room. Okay. So then it's just like a 4. All but 2. Damage.
1 each.
1 each. He's taking 2 damage and stuff. How much does he have? I think he has more than 1. Make sure. No, you got 6. You got 6. Fight back.
Well, that was my thing. That's how it's different.
Looking for 3s and 3s. One. Wow. Love that for me, though.
And then,
1.
so I'm looking for 5.
2 damage. There's 2 dead guys, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
I want to keep my banner and my leader, so I'll take this guy.
And then the only fight left to do is that.
Okay. Now I get to fight with my sword because it has 3 attacks.
He gets 2 because my bodyguard is close enough.
Okay. So 2 looking for 4s. Crits are 2.
1.
Looking for 3s.
Ren.
2.
Looking for 5. Nope. Damage.
2.
Cool. And that is it. I think.
Did my harbinger fight?
No, it did not. Yep, that's the only thing left to do.
So I'm going to fight with my harbinger.
Yeah.
He gets 3 attacks. Looking for 3s and 2s.
Okay.
I get 2 extra hits.
Cool. And I'm looking for 2. Wow. 3 of them?
2 of
2 of them. Cool. Rend on it?
2.
2, so it's basically rend 1, so I'm looking for 4s. 1 save, 1 kill. Damage?
3.
1 dead guy. Cool.
Okay. So we'll go off. Or is it?
Determining I control the 4 OC on your guy.
2.
2. So they tie, nobody holds it.
Okay.
So I get 4.
What about this one?
I am almost surely not have enough to get it. It's 2, and you have, I think, 1
3.
OC.
Yeah, I have 3 on there with my OC.
Okay, so then yeah, you'd have it.
Okay.
So that's fine.
So you get 4 points?
4 points. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and let me check secondaries real quick.
And at the top of the round, we each get a command point, yes?
We get 4.
4.
Yes.
So you're now up to 8.
Let me make sure. Command. Turning command point. We'll start each battle round after determining underdog. Yep. I'm still underdog. So I'm going to say this one. Can't control it.
Okay.
Roll off so you go first, and then let me check. Second in the previous battle round, it goes to go first in the turn. Wow. Okay.
Who won that round?
You.
Really?
Yep.
4?
I rolled snake eyes again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna go first again.
Yep.
And what's that ability you keep mentioning?
Which one?
Battle pass.
So if you can't use it if you went second the previous battle round, which you didn't, and you chose to go first in the current battle round.
I did, but I didn't go second last round.
So you can at the start of your turn, you get to pick one of the things, and you get 4 points if you get it. So you have Do Not Waver. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn. If 2 or more friendly units fought this turn and no friendly units were destroyed. You have Slay the Entourage. Pick a unit in the enemy general's regiment. You complete this battle tactic if that unit is destroyed this turn. You have Attack on 2 fronts. You complete this battle tactic if you control 2 or more objectives that you did not control at the start of your turn. Take their land. Pick a terrain feature wholly or partially within enemy territory, wholly outside of friendly territory, and you complete it if you control the terrain feature. See at the center. Complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if 2 or more friendly units are within 3 inches of the center and are not in combat, and then take the flanks per. Complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if you have at least 1 friendly unit within 6 inches of each short battlefield edge.
Okay. Can I look at it? I do better when I read it myself.
You could take Do Not Waver, and you could once you've picked one, you can't pick it again,
Okay.
which is relevant. You could try to Slay the Entourage, because you can kill this group of guys or this group of guys.
I'm going to do take their land and declare it on this.
It's a terrain feature.
Oh, it's a terrain feature. So
Mhm.
this terrain feature.
Cool. Yep.
Now, so my hero phase, I get to cast a spell.
One thing to note, I am going to on your hero phase give these guys ward saves. What are you casting?
I'm thinking I'm going to cast Storm.
On what?
I'm double checking to see if it's within range, but I think it is. Yeah, that whole entire group is within range.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it on that.
Okay.
So I have to get a 7. And for each 5 up, with 1 more advantage on the target.
7.
That's exactly what I
Okay,
need.
I am.
So-
Wait. I'm gonna try to stop that.
Okay.
I set a little higher than 7. And then if I don't do that, then they're gonna try to just say no
Okay.
because they're Ruination Chamber. They're gonna do that.
Rude.
That is 7. I meet it. So
Is it meet it or beat it?
I believe it is. Let me check. Exceeds. Okay, so then
So-
instead, I'm going to roll a dice and add 2. And I just have to get 4, so I can roll 2 or higher. Nope. Yeah.
That was a 6.
That's what I'm saying. That it doesn't happen.
Oh, I thought it had to be a 2 or higher.
Yeah. So it did. No, I got it.
Oh,
I
so
got
the
it. So the
spell's-
spell doesn't happen.
Okay, I thought you were saying no to your guys. and I
No,
was
no,
like,
no, no.
And confusion. Okay, no spell. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. So, 4 movement. Oh, yes. What? Yeah, I didn't have one. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the wind on that. Outside. So next is shooting phase. I have no shooting dice, so party phase.
Yep.
I'm going to charge this guy into those guys, and I'm going to charge these guys. Are these two separate guys?
They're two separate guys, yeah.
So I have to play a one.
And charging either of them will put you in the combat with the other one. And I will be able to pile in if you will put them through.
Do I want to just charge into those guys?
That's an option. But if you do, I'm just going to countercharge.
Okay, I'll just charge with these guys and seal this guy.
Yeah.
Well, who has more health?
Let's find out, because I don't know. So the Lord Veritant has 6 health. The Lord Terminus has 6 health as well.
Okay, so they're equal, so then I will go with this guy. So first, I'm rolling for him. He needs 6, right? Or is that 7?
That's
What's the second?
it's like 6.5.
So we'll call it 7 maybe.
Got it?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. And then I'm going to charge with these guys into that. That I think only 3.
Yeah.
Definitely needs it.
Everybody does.
I just wanted to see like
Well,
this back guy. Okay. All of my guys are touching the base or touching the guy that's
okay.
so that's
21, I think.
yes, it should be 21 because my champion's still in there.
Cool.
Was there anyone else I was charging? No. Okay. Fight phase.
Who do you want to fight with first? I would warn you. You might want to do it with your leader guy
Reaper?
because he's only got 2 life, and I'm getting like 8 attacks that all do 2 damage.
Yeah. I think we'll do the Soul Reaper first.
It's kind of a whole thing of like, if you do that, you run the risk of not getting to fight with this guy.
I'd rather not be able to fight with him than not be able to fight with
Yeah.
my Soul Reaper. 3 attacks looking for 4s. Is it still down to 2?
What?
He had an ability last turn that took down the amount of attacks I have.
Oh no, it's only on that guy. It's only on that guy.
Okay. Well, that's who I'm fighting.
Oh yeah, then yes, you still have that.
Okay.
Because he has, as long as this guy is within 6 inches.
get an extra hit.
An extra hit, and
And that does make it. Okay, so we'll be for 3 now.
Yep.
Oh,
Rin?
round of 2.
5. And level 1. Damage?
So for 2 damage.
Damage? Cool. Fighting back. Yeah, we're gonna fight with the Liberators first. So we've got
Remember to subtract 1 from any rolls.
from wound.
Yep.
Is it wound or hit?
Wound.
For that guy?
Oh, I thought you were attacking.
No, that. So, what did you declare for their special rank if they get the combat phase?
It was the one with the no ward.
No ward? Okay, so then I don't get -1 to hit?
Yes.
Okay. So, we're doing the.
I had declared that last time, didn't I?
Yes, it's the new combat phase.
Oh. I don't think I did declare.
You did. That's why I'm asking.
I think I do want the -10.
Okay, so I'm looking for 4s and 3s. 6s or more.
1 mortal, 2.
The rounds start to blur together after a while.
Looking for 3s.
Both of them?
So that is you're saving 2 at -1 Ren.
I'm looking for 5s. 1. Okay.
So that is 2 damage right now.
Okay.
And you're gonna give me 2 wards. Nope. 1 damage each.
Do 1.
Cool.
And then I get my fight back.
Yeah, so you get your next fight there.
My next fight.
So those guys.
I think I'm gonna go with that guy because he's down on health.
Yep, that makes sense.
Gets 3 attacks. Looking for 3s, but 2s.
Ren?
2.
5. 1.
3 damage.
Fighting back. We're gonna fight with the Eternals first. Four attacks. Looking for 3s and then 2s. Crits or mortals. That is 3 mortals. 3 damage each. That is just.
And I can't do wards again.
You get wards.
Okay.
You get wards. You're taking 9 damage.
Okay. Told him I thought mine had a one.
All but 1 guy.
I'm gonna leave my champion.
You gonna leave the champion?
Yep.
Okay. I gotta find where the champion is.
This guy.
That guy? Yep. Okay. It works out. Now you get to fight. I would probably fight with those guys.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fight with these more tech guard because it's actually really good advice. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 16, 17. And since I didn't charge this turn, they don't get ran.
Looking for 3.
Lot of 1.
Put one of them back to the rest. They have crit.
I think that's it.
Oh, there's the one.
Well, that was the one that I did.
Okay.
You told me to remove those. I just forgot under something that was on.
Then 4s. Rolled really high with that, I will say.
So high that I can't grab them all in one hand. Okay. Look at all those 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes.
Nice. So it looks like 9. Yep. 3, 6, 9. No Ren, so save it on 3s. 3 fails.
Okay.
One damage each?
Yep.
Cool. He goes down to 1. Oh. Cool. We're gonna fight with him next, just because I have him. Five attack. 3s and 3s. Crits are mortals. That is 1 mortal. Two at -1 ring.
So looking for 5s.
Oh, cool. 6 damage total. One save.
5 damage. So 5 guys.
Do you mind if because I forgot my ward saves on that guy?
Yeah, go for it.
So it's 3 damage, looking for 5s. That is 2, so that guy is actually still alive. We only took 1 damage instead of 3. He'll be out of cohesion. Because cohesion in Sigmar is half an inch.
Well, he was next to a guy touching, like he was touching the guy.
But yeah, but you just took a guy out,
Right.
and the guy that you took out would kill him. Because of cohesion.
So we're just going to that guy and take out my bear. What happens when I take out my bear?
He counts as 2 OC instead of 1.
Okay.
So you lose OC. Cool, I have a fight here, and a fight here. I think that's all of your fighting. Oh, you still have your champion to fight with, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And you just did a fight that. So I get to fight with my champion. He gets 3 attempts. Why am I taking that one? Looking for 3s, then 4s.
All of them? 4s. 1.
1.
No Ren?
Nope.
I got it. Fighting back, we'll do the Fusians. Threes and 3s. Crits are mortals. It's 1 mortal. So just 1 mortal.
To who?
Him. So he'll take 2 damage unless you roll me your ward saves.
1 damage.
1 damage. So he goes down to 3 health. Cool. I will fight with my leader now. Threes and 3s, so it'll be 3s and 4s. Go. 4s. 3. 2 ring.
Okay.
And then 2.
Thank you. So I'm looking for.
It was 3 left.
Well, it was still nothing.
Cool. 6 damage. And honestly, I would have piled in again.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Oh. 1 more. Leviathan. Do the sword first. 3s and 3s. Doesn't have any crits. 2. 1 rin.
This is against my more tech card, yes.
Correct.
So looking for 5s. Nothing.
Cool.
if he takes more than 1 damage, he's off.
It's a D3 damage, so it could be more.
I mean, if he takes 1 damage, he's off.
Well, you get your ward saves. Now, you're making 3 ward saves.
You like me, right, guys? Nope, they don't.
Goodbye, Chilcone. Yep. And with that, you go to calculate your points. I declared this one as the can't get anything. You don't control any others.
Great.
Yep.
Love that.
Yep. So, on to mine. Hero phase. Just gonna give these guys the ward save again. We're going to try to rally these guys. So, minus me 1 command point. And then for each roll above, I believe 4, yes. Just 1. So I don't think I actually get to do anything because I think they're 2 wounds each. So that's unfortunate for me. So he's gonna chant, and he's gonna try to chant for the one that costs 6. Actually, Stormcast priest.
Unbind wouldn't work on this.
No, because this is a chant, not a. So he's going to try to translocate this lord here. 4, he doesn't get it, but he does get 3 chant points. So you want to set that to 3. Okay. Well, with that. They're staying. Yeah. Charge phase. The Lord Terminus is going to try to charge into that just to make sure it dies. The Lord Baratin will try to charge into the monster guy. Minus me another command point.
Because you didn't have enough guys on the board already.
Oh, never mind. It's once per battle. I brought those guys back. Okay, that's unfortunate for me.
Unfortunate for me.
Yes. Well, yeah, I'll do that. That's probably like 5 inches. Okay, he doesn't get it. That guy is gonna need like probably like 7 inches to actually get down and around. So, wow. Okay, no charges. Fighting. We're gonna fight the first. 4, 3. Threes and 3s. Mortals are crits on mortals. That is 2 mortals. Looking for 3. Both of them. So 2 saves at -1.
Looking for 5. 1.
Okay. So that is 2 mortals plus 1 is 6 damage. And 6 mortals. Gonna save half of them. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot one thing. Because I didn't choose to go first, I get to choose a secondary.
Okay.
And I am going to be choosing the entourage one. That if I kill something that was in your leader's regiment, I'll get 4 points.
Yeah.
So. Nothing. That's a very dead Harbinger. He put in work, though.
He did.
He
did
killed
a
a
lot.
whole unit and almost another. So that will be 4 points for me at the end of the round.
Okay.
So you get to fight with your Mortec.
I will take that. Wait. I have my leader still, so I
No, you don't. Oh, the champion.
That's what I meant.
So you're gonna get 4, so 7. It wouldn't be unheard of for you to actually kill that guy. Just to be clear.
Okay. Looking for 3s. And did you charge negative? Two.
So you're gonna add in 2, but you already had 2 in here, so. Yeah.
I can grab all the dice. Okay. Looking for 4s now. Three.
Cool, with them for 3. And you save all 3 of them. Failed 1. Well, that's that. I control 1, I control 2, I control more, so that gives me 6.
That puts you just over enough to win.
We got one more round. You're controlling 1! You'll still get points off of that, that's 2. You also have a chance to try to bring back the destroyed Mortec
I do?
from your phalanx. Yeah, remember? It's the thing where you roll a dice, and on a 5 up, you would have done it on your movement phase, so it wouldn't have been relevant for this turn again.
Okay. 8 plus, you said 6, so 4.
Yes. There is a chance.
That varies to me.
It's slight, but there is a chance. It ain't over till Fat Lady sings. So, cool. So we're gonna figure out who's going first. 5, 6. You get to go first. You have gone first every round.
And I will take it because look at this.
It happens.
I have 3 guys left on the board.
It happens. They still control that objective. That Terminus does not have enough OC to take it.
Okay, so what ability is this?
Okay, so you have your thing from your Phalanx Guard, which is your like battle thing that we chose.
Yes.
I don't remember what it's actually called, but is it that one? Scroll up. It's a once per turn. I think it's that. Send in
the reserve. Take a friendly Mortec guard unit that has been destroyed to the target. Roll a dice on a 5 up. Set up a replacement unit with half the number of mobs.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll 1 dice. And on a 5 or higher, you get to bring 5 of those dead guys back.
Can I use a command point to reroll that?
No.
Okay.
We don't have that in Sigmar.
Dang. Alright. So I have 3 guys on the board. No hero phase because my hero is gone.
Well, there's still a hero phase. You just don't get to do anything there.
I think what I'm going to do is run with them.
Here's the
Because
thing.
it's not in combat anymore.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Oh, yeah, well, you will not have enough victory points to win this round. You needed to get bring the guys back to tie it.
So do we just want to call it that?
If we want to call it, we can,
I'd
or you
rather
can
not-
fight to the last.
I'd rather not watch my last 3 guys die, if I'm being honest.
It's up to you.
Because all
You're-
I'm going to do with them is run. I don't plan on fighting with them.
Where do you want to run them to? So you only move 4.
Yes,
At most, you can spend a command point to make it 10.
that's what I was going to do. And I was going to try to get them onto this objective.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Either or, you do that, and I'm just going to march up and take the objective. Because I have 2 guys that I can... I'll probably do it with the Lord Pair thing.
I'm not winning this. Let's just call it.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
I don't want to see my brutal end.
That's what you want to do.
Okay.
It was really close.
Yeah.
You had me until that last round.
You did really good that last round.
So, with that... Yeah. Jerred,
I'm Hannah.
and hope you guys had a good one. It was really close.
It
You
was.
you had me till that last round, and that last round I was able to pull it out.
You really were.
If I didn't roll high and take out the one group of guys, you might have been able to just do like if I didn't have the ward rolls on the what do they call them, the axe guys.
Yeah.
They would have just died to that Harbinger, and that Harbinger would have probably just kept that objective. You would have kept the objective. You would have had the Vortech guard over here to come try to take this objective. And, so I was just going to have to play catch-up the whole rest of the game.
Well, at one point I had a 10-point lead on you, so
Yeah.
I was really
Confident.
doing good. I
Yeah.
really thought I was doing good. And then you came in there with a 16-point round or 14-point round, and I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
that works too.
Yeah, so I think
We'll definitely have to do this.
we
again.
would definitely, because like I said, it was really close. I want to do some more games. I want to get some more 1,000-point armies at some point. But it was really close. So, and I'm glad. So with that, I'm Jerred.
I'm Hannah.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.